Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now this video is going to be having a look at something that is incredibly exciting, especially for those that are fans of Marvel characters in a fighting type game. As a kid, every time we go to the arcade, we play Street Fighter. We'd also play Virtual Fighter, depending on what kind of fighting game is available. But you got the stick and you got the buttons, and you're just hammering down trying to like do stuff as well as specials and other things. But there's only been like a big push for like mobile in the last, I'd say 6 to 10 years, but more so in the last 5 years where things have got better. We've seen more fighting games. We kick things off with Injustice and the amazing work that's done at Netherrealm Studios with the likes of Mortal Kombat, Injustice, and so many other things that they develop. But they've never done a Marvel game. Netherrealm Studios have just wrapped on doing Mortal Kombat for this year. I think it's Mortal Kombat 11, I want to say. But a lot of people are speculating what they're up to next. And I thought they would be doing like an Injustice 3, which, look, let's face it, makes perfect sense for them to be doing, which would be good for the mobile version to do Injustice 3 on mobile and me covering that on the second channel. But that may not be the case. But the big iffy thing that's kind of weird is that they may be potentially doing a Marvel fighting game. Yes, Netherrealm, which is I think owned by Warner Brothers, which has strong ties with DC stuff, and as well Mortal Kombat, as we know, may be doing a Marvel fighting game. Yes, that's all very strange. So, as it says here, it's owned by Warner Bros. Interactive, which means that a collaboration with Marvel Comics is very unlikely. Even so, that hasn't stopped the rumor mill from turning, and Mortal Kombat game director Ed Boon himself teasing fans about the possibility of studio working on a Marvel fighting game. The rumors of a Netherrealm Marvel fighting game started in 2019 when Boon had an interview with Game Informer. During the interview, Boon confirmed that there had been discussions with Marvel, but stopped short of revealing any additional information. Fast forward to 2021, and a reputable leaker claimed that Netherrealm was working on Marvel, with Boon's Twitter antics throwing fuel on that fire. At the end of the day, Marvel want more games because it's more money that they'll earn based on publishing rights. And yeah, it's a good source of income that has to be regularly paid to Marvel. So apart from going like, oh, Marvel have got loyalties, they've got to keep the same people got to keep loyal. It's like, nah, it's like Marvel want money. Marvel games want money. So paying a several $1 million license fee every so often, whether it's monthly or yearly, man, they want money. You can say the games developers are greedy, but man, everybody's out to earn, even Marvel. Now, why is this all important? Why are we talking about this? Well, it could be a case that and again, do take this as a pinch of salt, because if this is indeed true, and I'd love for this to be true, to have a strong Marvel fighting game competitor, whether or not they put it on something like a mobile, console, or kind of like, not cross-platform it, but kind of like, well, have it on various platforms. I mean, it wouldn't be cross-platform because you can't cross-play, but have it on multiple platforms would be fantastic. But this came up as spotted by the sister site CBR. Reddit leaker posted as Comic Con throwaway, great name, recently shared a leak from a 4chan that claims to know the roster of Netherrealm's rumored Marvel fighting game. Again, it takes a pinch of salt because people do want to be difficult and they do want to like stir the pot. But according to the leak, the game's lineup will consist of an eclectic blend of list of heroes and lesser known characters, including Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Wolverine, Black Panther, Spider-Man, Groot, Rocket, who will apparently share a slot as a duo character. Okay, cool. Blade, which is amazing. Gamora, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Gambit, Shang-Chi, Kitty Pryde, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, Hulk, Scar, which is Hulk's son, Dr. Octopus, Blob, Mojo, Bullseye, Mephisto, Daken, great, Arnim Zola, Venom, Abomination, Deacon Frost, Madam Mask. Additionally, the lovable Mug with the Mouth Deadpool is said to be featured as a pre-order bonus, and future DLC fighters may include Daredevil and Cyclops, along with the guest characters like Raiden from Mortal Kombat and Kylo Ren Star Wars. Yeah, this is where things get a little bit kind of... Look, okay, Mortal Kombat did incorporate other characters that, you know, you wouldn't normally see. We had Terminator fighting off against some of Mortal Kombat's vicious, Kano versus Terminator. It is what it is. It's pretty fun. Going a bit further, it looks like it's based on World War Hulk comic arc. I think there's been just a bit too much when it comes to Maestro, Hulk, and some of those story arcs. That's really the kind of thing that that makes me feel like this is a bit weird, isn't it? Because we've just had Marvel Future Revolution, and that's set in that. Well, the story concludes in Sakaar with Maestro. So that's my biggest kind of like concern, is that we've had it too much similar. Marvel Realm of Champions did something with that. Marvel Contest of Champions did Massacre a hell of a long time ago. So I don't know if I'm a massive fan of that, if that is indeed the case with it, and as well like how they're able to incorporate, or will they incorporate Marvel and DC in one particular sitting? Probably not, but they could do a lot of kind of Mortal Kombat based characters into this without upsetting Marvel, and that's the thing. It's kind of weird though, because Marvel don't like to be upset with having characters from other things incorporated into one particular game. There's definitely been a case, except there is an exception with that: Marvel versus Capcom. So it does give thought that this could be a possibility. If it's been done before with Marvel vs. Capcom, then maybe there is a good chance that Netherrealm could do something as well and bring the fans of Mortal Kombat and Marvel together for a really cool game that's like Injustice, but it's kind of like Marvel associated. Now, as I was saying, do take a lot of this with a pinch of salt, especially because things that come out of 4chan and as well stuff that's Reddit can't always be trusted. But if this comes from a source within Netherrealm, then this does give a lot of positive vibes, positive future development for this particular game. And I really hope that this is in development and this will be released, because it is something that would be exciting to see. We've got, as I said, Marvel vs. Capcom. Now we need a good Marvel fighting game. Not to say that Marvel Contest of Champions is not that. It's just that, well, that game has been out for a long time. It is riddled with bugs and problems. So to have something that would be on a console or even on a mobile and as well be consistent and compatible and better and function the same way that Injustice has, then this hopefully will be that game. Very exciting times to come. But what are your thoughts on this? Put it in the comment section down below. It'd be interesting to read up from people like how they feel about this, if this is indeed going to go across the line and be developed, because it is very exciting times. So I don't expect it to be, I expect it like a year, maybe 2 years. So yeah, but still very exciting. Check out some content recently posted on screen right now. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you very soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.